Hi guys, it's Mary here from Her.ie and we're here with Stephanie Roche and talking about her upcoming awards night in Zurich for the FIFA Goal of the Year. So hi Stephanie, how's everything going?
Hey, good, thanks. It's good to be home.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a mad year for you. Can you describe it for me?
Yeah, it's been crazy ever since it was announced in the top 10. I think it was a bit of a surprise, and then to get to the top 3 was it was brilliant to see the support it got, because obviously it was a public vote and it meant that people were voting for my goal, and I'm just happy now to be able to go to the awards on the 12th of January.
Yeah, exactly. And where were you, I suppose, back when you heard that your goal is after being in the top 10? Was there a big announcement about it, or?
No, I was actually in my apartment in France, and I just got a tweet about it. It was on FIFA.com or FIFA, their Twitter feed, and I just got a tweet from them, and then a load of more tweets were coming through, so I knew something was going on. And then I looked at my phone and seen it, and I was just kind of like, oh, there we go, that's good. So.
And then roll on a few weeks and you have thousands of notifications. I'd say there's been massive support behind you from, the Irish soccer team themselves, your former club Piedmont, and even just rugby players. Basically all of Ireland has got behind you. How has that felt?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. I mean, like Robbie Keane, I think, put it on his Facebook page and stuff like that, and obviously he has thousands of fans all over the world and America, which is great to see him supporting it, and so many other people. I don't want to start naming names because there's so many people who I might leave out, but yeah, it's got such a great support over here, and I think the Irish people are brilliant at getting behind their own, so I hope we can push now and maybe beat the Colombians and the Dutch to try and win the award.
Yeah, so you're up against Van Persie and Rodriguez, and then you're going out to the awards night in Zurich itself, isn't it? That's the 12th of January, is that right?
12th of January, yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be a pretty big night, but I see you're missing at the start of training in La Manga. Sue announced the team this morning, or the squad this morning, so you're going to join them afterwards, or?
Yeah, they're actually flying out on the 12th itself, so I'm obviously going to be at the awards, and then I'm going to fly out on the 13th early morning to catch the early morning session, so I'll be there. I won't miss too much, hopefully.
Is voting still open till the 12th? Or
voting is open until the actual night of the awards and the show begins, so it's open all the way up to then, so if people can continue to vote. And obviously some people don't know that the voting for the top 10 actually is squashed now, so it's all starting all over again, so if people maybe vote in the top 10, they can probably go and vote again for the top 3, so it'll be great.
How are you getting on in France? You moved over there in the summer, wasn't it?
July.
Yes. So 1 year contract is there? Or?
Yeah, I'm there till May, so it's gone well. I think starting off it was obviously a difficult transformation for me to be going over to a new country, a new language, and it's been difficult off the pitch, but on the pitch I've been playing really well the last few weeks, and I'm just hoping to keep on going and try to get the team into a good position for finishing the league.
Are you looking ahead, I suppose, to Ireland this year? How do you feel about it looking forward now for the year?
I think anyone who watched us last year would say we had a great year last year, and we were really disappointed. And to say we were disappointed not to qualify out a group that had Russia and Germany, and that kind of shows how much we have progressed over the last few years. And I think we've got some really good players in the team, and I think Sue and Jerry and Paul have been working hard with us, and we're looking forward to the next few games, or the next few qualifiers, and obviously La Manga is going to be the first start for that, so we're hoping, well, my goal anyway is to try to get to a finals tournament, and I think the team will be looking forward to try to do that.
Yeah, and you've a number of kind of uncapped players coming in, like you see Katie McCabe there from Her.ie, and there's a good few other players coming up. It's bringing kind of new life into the squad again. And
yeah, definitely. I think Katie's been in with us before, and so has Rihanna and Lauren Dora. They've all been in kind of training with us before, so I think it's not going to be anything too difficult for them. I think they're all fantastic players, and obviously senior football is a lot different to underage, so I think getting them in early is a good way of getting them some practice in La Manga, and hopefully settling them in for a few qualifiers that are coming up in the next few months.
You're we don't like to focus on it too much. You're the only woman in the awards, but you're representing Ireland. It's not just about being the only woman, as you spoke to me before about. It's not just being about the only woman. Your goal was a massive achievement, and I've heard you do it a number of times. So how does it feel just to be representing Ireland on such? It's an international platform, really, and how is that felt?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, I'm obviously the first Irish person to get to the awards and to get to the final 3, and obviously, as you said, the first woman to do it, so I'm proud as a woman and as an Irish person, but I think in general let's go for Irish football and not just for women's football, but I'm happy to go and I'm happy to represent the country.
Perfect. Well, make sure you all vote for Stephanie. Voting closes on the 12th of January, and we'll all be cheering for you here at Her.ie anyway. Thanks, Stephanie.